Welcome to the first course of the OpenxAI Circle Community. This course is about getting started in Web3. Today we'll learn about creating a wallet, whether that's on mobile or desktop. We'll use that wallet to send and receive funds. We'll also learn a little bit about blockchain and what is Web3 and gas fees. We'll then use that wallet as ID by connecting it to the OpenxAI Circle Community website, where you'll be able to learn lots from different courses launched over the next couple of months. From these skills, you'll be able to build apps that you can monetize, and you'll also be able to earn by completing tasks as a verified contributor. A bit about me, my name's John Forfar. I'm a developer relations for OpenxAI and an open source core contributor. So let's get started. Just a little bit about the OpenxAI Circle community. We're building a big platform where you'll be able to pick from lots of different courses to learn, all 100% free. Each course that you complete, you'll actually get a NFT certificate in your Web3 wallet. Some of the more intermediate and advanced courses you'll be able to complete and actually earn money or tokens for completing that. And we actually have some verified contributors already earning money through previous hackathons. So let's check out the OpenxAI Circle Community website now. So you can head on over to community.openxai.org to visit the OpenxAI Circle Community website. Here you'll see everything about learn, build, and earn. Here you can connect your wallet. There's a huge selection of different wallets that you can connect. We recommend Base Wallet or Metamask. And thanks to Reown, you can actually connect your Web2 accounts like your Google account, your X account, GitHub, Discord, Apple as well. So there's plenty of different options to connect. This is all through Reown. So I'll just connect my wallet just through my browser wallet called Brave, which has a wallet built in. That's pretty easy. Some of the things you can do is connect your email account to it. So you just go to edit profile. You can upload an avatar image. You can see all the activity over on the activity page. There's also discussion forums that you can contribute to. And for some of our recent hackathon campaigns, you can see the discussion forums about those topics as well. We also have a jobs board. If you click that, you can see all the different positions available for internships, part-time, full-time, fully remote work. Again, we're a Web3 organization, so everything is online and remote, which is beneficial for some people. And yeah, you can scroll through and comment on the different job roles that you're after, and we can get back to you. The community website is all about learn, build, and earn. Learn is about different Web3 courses, all the way from basic through to advanced. Each course is made up of modules with quizzes at the end of each section. On completion of the course, you do receive an NFT certificate into your Web3 wallet, and it is completely learn at your own pace. Build is all about building, so building your own applications from the skills that you learn. Hopefully you can build something in the next hackathon and launch that in our ecosystem, which includes an app store, and we help promote on social media. The more activity you participate in on the Circle community website helps you progress through different contributor tiers, all the way from starter, verified, active, and expert. You can click the Learn tab and see all the different courses available. Again, it's only just getting started with the first course being available now. There's a lot of free courses available with some advanced courses giving you the ability to earn OpenX tokens for completing them. On the Build tab, this is where you can see some of the upcoming hackathons. We just finished the Hacknode Australia, Hacknode India, and Hacknode Global. And then we had the Base Mini App Factory hackathon as well. So there's been a huge amount of activity in 2025. Looking forward to next year to see what you guys build in future hackathons. But you don't need a hackathon to get started. Just learn the skills through the community site and start building apps and talk about them in the forums. Again, I've showed you where the job forum is, so check those out. Let's head over to the Earn tab. And here's where you can see your journey as a contributor to the OpenxAI Circle community. So you begin as a starter, you complete some basic courses, you can slowly progress through the different ranks. All courses that you complete also earn you a NFT certificate, which after you connect your Web3 wallet, you can receive. There are some OpenX token rewards for completing the different courses as you move from starter through to verified, active, and expert levels. The rewards get bigger. If you progress to verified level, you can vote in future DAO proposals from OpenxAI. If you get to active status, then you can actually bid or complete work for different gigs, which are paid projects, and access to our mentorship program. And for those who get to expert level, there are added benefits as being a member of the DAO. You can actually earn some additional benefits. So all of these terms are subject to change, and these will be improved as it rolls out over the next few months. So make sure you join the OpenxAI community, participate in the forums, and be part of the activity. There'll also be top contributor rankings in a leaderboard. So just click the activity tab and you can start seeing all the different contributors. There will be potentially rewards for those top contributors as well. So head to community.openxai.org, create your account, and make sure you connect your wallet. We can then issue out NFT certificates for all the courses that you complete. Thank you. Just a little bit about OpenxAI. We're building an open and borderless AI network. It's completely permissionless, where anyone can create, own, consume, and trade AI applications. Each AI app is minted as an NFT and is tradable on OpenSea on the Ethereum network. And these AI apps are connected to Web3 smart contracts, so you can monetize your apps. Through the OpenxAI Studio, you don't need to deal with setting up physical servers. You can deploy your AI app to a decentralized network of bare metal servers all around the world. We help remove the middleman, so you don't have to KYC, provide your bank details, or sign terms and conditions, or get permission to deploy things. You just connect your Web3 wallet and hit deploy. So OpenxAI is just like Bitcoin, but for AI. Anyone can access it from anywhere in the world. The whole cloud stack, all the way from the operating system to the application packages you install, to the app that you build on top, is fully open source. And by tapping into a decentralized network of compute across data centers around the world, we're able to deliver that service at up to 80% cheaper than other competitors by completely removing the middleman. Your app is owned by you, the Web3 wallet that connects. No one else can administer that application. And through the OpenxAI Studio, you can do all of this without knowing how to code. But to enter this world, you need a Web3 wallet. A Web3 wallet is created on a blockchain and only you have access to it. When you create a wallet, it generates a private key alongside of the public key. This private key is only known and owned by you. So make sure you keep it safe. OpenxAI is partnered with Base. Our smart contracts are on Base. Our token is on Base. And therefore, we encourage people to use the Base wallet. It's an excellent wallet that helps you interact with the Web3 world safely and securely. I like to think of a Web3 wallet as a form of identity, the public key that can talk to different Web3 applications, like the OpenxAI Circle Community website, but also the wallet helps you store assets. That could be anything from different tokens like Ethereum or OpenX tokens, all the way through to NFTs that you might purchase on OpenSea, which could be different unique artworks, or even AI applications that are minted as NFTs. Again, if you want to get into the world of Web3 and you want to buy and sell NFTs on a marketplace or use different DeFi applications, you'll need a Web3 wallet. So let's learn how to create one for yourself today. OpenxAI has recently partnered with Base to launch the Base Mini App Factory. We had over 1,000 different builders building apps, and over 1,138 mini apps were created. on Base. That partnership with Base extends to the wallet we recommend to people. Base is a fantastic wallet. It's available across many platforms. So let's get started on learning how to use that. We will talk quickly about Metamask as well, which is another top wallet to use. It's important to note there's 3 types of wallets. There's browser wallets. So browser wallets are mostly for desktops where you have a browser extension that you add to Chrome, for example. You install the browser extension and then the wallet sits at the top right of your browser. Whenever you visit a page, you can click the icon and then open that wallet and connect to that application. So this means that the wallet is there with you whenever you're browsing on your desktop or laptop browser. You can connect that wallet and interact with a DeFi application or an NFT marketplace, for example. At any time when you're using the desktop browser, you can open that wallet up and have a look at the different tokens and NFT assets that you have inside. And also for app interactions, you can sign off on any transaction right in the browser. Some of the downsides of using a desktop wallet is that it's obviously less portable. You have to carry that desktop or laptop around. And potentially there's a security risk as well. Basically, whenever you're browsing different websites, you just need to make sure you're on the official website before you connect that wallet. The other way is having the Metamask app or Base Wallet app on your mobile phone. So this is a great way to carry it around so it's portable. At all times of the night, you have the phone available, even if you're outside of your home, to be able to log on and buy something or purchase a transaction in a shop through crypto and a Web3 wallet. The other benefit of using a mobile phone wallet app is biometrics. So whether it's scanning your face or using a fingerprint reader. So this adds an extra element of security to the wallet. Every time you access the wallet and look at the balance or the assets through to signing off on a transaction, you'll need to use your biometrics to sign it. So that's the advantages of using a mobile. The disadvantages is you're stuck using the wallet on the one device unless you install that wallet across multiple devices. The other downside for mobile is it is a smaller screen. So the app that you're using needs to be mobile friendly and responsive. One of the simplest ways to use wallets is also a social wallet. So a lot of the wallet providers and other website apps do use a social login to be able to access Web3. So that could be using Google or Discord to log into your actual Web3 wallet. Also, other apps like Telegram do have functionality built in for a wallet. So you're starting to see Web3 wallets roll out to other social applications like Telegram. Obviously, you are trusting that platform, that application with your wallet. Normally, you're just using an email to log in and log out with some 2FA. You are trusting a platform. To have ultimate ownership of your wallet, really you should be managing your own private key or seed phrase. So let's watch another guide by Base about setting up the Base wallet on a desktop browser.
Setting up Coinbase Wallet on your computer. In this video, we'll cover how to create a new wallet using the browser extension, the basics of a recovery phrase, how to claim your free Web3 username, and how to add crypto to your wallet. To get started, we need to install the browser extension from the Chrome Web Store. Visit coinbase.com/wallet from your computer, and then click the download button. This will take you to the Chrome Web Store where you can install the browser extension. Once installed, we recommend choosing to pin the wallet browser extension for easy access. To do this, click the puzzle piece icon towards the top right, then choose the pin next to Coinbase Wallet. Let's create a new wallet. This first step is crucial. This is where you receive the 12-word recovery phrase for your wallet. A recovery phrase is a readable translation of your private key, so you don't have to remember a long set of numbers and letters. Private keys are required for spending, trading, or doing anything else with the crypto in your wallet. It's crucial to protect your private key in the form of your recovery phrase and to never share it with anyone. In other words, anyone who has your recovery phrase has your crypto. We recommend storing your recovery phrase in a secure location, such as a password manager, or writing it down and storing it somewhere safe. Remember, this is the key to access your wallet. One last thing about recovery phrases. Coinbase will never ask you for your recovery phrase. And if you lose it, Coinbase will not be able to help you recover it. If anyone asks you for your recovery phrase, it's best to assume that they do not have your best interest in mind. When ready, click Continue. Next comes a quick test to confirm you stored your recovery phrase. Then you'll be asked to add a password to your Coinbase wallet. Create a strong and unique password, agree to the terms of service, and then proceed to the next step. Now we're getting to the fun part, choosing a username. This username is powered by the Ethereum Naming Service, or ENS, and serves as a Web3 address that makes it easier to send and receive crypto. Heads up, you can skip this step for now, but you will not be able to change your username once you create it. If you want others to be able to find your wallet, simply check the box. If you already have an existing .eth or ENS address, you can choose to use that by following the instructions. Once you're ready to move forward, click Submit. From here, you'll have the opportunity to add different profile details like a profile picture, bio, social accounts, or website so that other Coinbase wallet users can get to know you better. These details are all completely optional, so don't feel obligated to add anything you're not willing for others to see. Last but not least, before you can use your wallet to collect NFTs, participate in DeFi, or just explore Web3, you'll need to add some crypto to your wallet. You can click the Buy button to easily add crypto that you already hold in a Coinbase account, or buy crypto with cash in supported countries using Coinbase Pay. You can also transfer crypto from another self-custody wallet using your new wallet's address or username. Now you're ready to explore the world of crypto.
Okay, thanks for Base for that desktop browser wallet guide and how to get set up on a browser. So now you should know how to add that to your desktop or laptop work environment and be able to manage that passphrase that gets created when you create a new wallet. Now, the other option you do have is installing it on the mobile. So again, this is a pretty easy guide. We'll just get straight into it. All you need to do is find the Base wallet on your mobile phone app store and hit download. Once it's downloaded to your phone, open up the app and create a new wallet. So rather than using a password, you can use a pass key, which is basically locked down to that physical device, and it's saved on that device itself, and only you should have access to that device. So you have to manage the device and the access to it. Once you get that wallet created, you will then have a public key, just like the browser version. That public key is the wallet address for your mobile wallet. So it's super easy on a mobile phone to just flick open your app and then see the assets that you have and the current price, and also do any trading or open up an app and interact with that application through the mobile wallet. So let's check out the Base app wallet guide now.
Setting up Coinbase Wallet on your smartphone. In this video, we'll cover how to create a new wallet using the Coinbase Wallet mobile app, the basics of a recovery phrase, how to claim your free Web3 username, and how to add crypto to your wallet. Let's get you set up with the Coinbase Wallet mobile app. To get started, you'll need to install the Coinbase Wallet app from the App Store or Google Play. Let's create a new wallet. This first step is crucial. This is where you receive the 12-word recovery phrase for your wallet. A recovery phrase is a readable translation of your private key, so you don't have to remember a long set of numbers and letters. Private keys are required for spending, trading, or doing anything else with the crypto in your wallet. It's crucial to protect your private key in the form of your recovery phrase and to never share it with anyone. In other words, anyone who has your recovery phrase has your crypto. We recommend storing your recovery phrase in a secure location, such as a password manager, or writing it down and storing it somewhere safe. Remember, this is the key to access your wallet, and Coinbase cannot recover this phrase for you. With the Coinbase Wallet mobile app, you also have the option of backing up your recovery phrase to Google Drive or iCloud. It's important to back up or store your recovery phrase in a secure location because in the event that you lose it, Coinbase will not be able to recover this phrase for you. One last thing about recovery phrases. Coinbase will never ask you for your recovery phrase. If anyone asks you for your recovery phrase, it's best to assume that they do not have your best interest in mind. If you choose to back up manually, there will be a quick test to confirm you stored your recovery phrase. Then you'll be asked to choose an additional security layer for your wallet, either biometrics or a passcode. Choose your preferred method, agree to the terms of service, and then proceed to the next step. Now we're getting to the fun part, choosing a username. This username is powered by the Ethereum Naming Service, or ENS, and serves as a Web3 address that makes it easier to send and receive crypto. Heads up, you can skip this step for now, but you will not be able to change your username once you create it. If you want others to be able to find your wallet, simply check the box. If you already have an existing .eth or ENS address, you can choose to use that by following the instructions. Once you're ready to move forward, click Submit. Last but not least, before you can use your wallet to collect NFTs, participate in DeFi, or just explore Web3, you'll need to add some crypto to your wallet. You can tap the Buy button to easily add crypto that you already hold in a Coinbase account or buy crypto from fiat and supported countries using Coinbase Pay. You can also transfer crypto from another self-custody wallet using your new wallet's address or username. Now you're ready to explore the world of crypto. Make sure to check out our other videos and articles to help you get started with Coinbase Wallet.
Cool, so you should have the Base app now on your mobile phone, available to you conveniently 24/7, anytime. Also available outside of your house on the go when you're traveling. Now, I just wanted to quickly do a shout out to Metamask. Metamask was one of the original wallets that paved the way for a great UX experience where the user experience was really good and easy for people to use. Similar to the Base browser extension, Metamask is also both a browser extension and a mobile app as well, so check them out. Again, you can manage your own private keys and the passphrase yourself, so it is fully non-custodial, which means there's no centralized authority granting you access to use it. You can use it and manage that yourself, and you don't need permission from anyone to use that wallet. So how do you install Metamask? You just go to the metamask.io website. Always make sure that you're checking and double checking which website link you are clicking. You don't want to install a fake malware MetaMask wallet or some other wallet software on your computer or phone. Make sure you're always verifying where you're getting this wallet from before you download. So once you get there, you just add the Metamask Chrome extension to your browser, then create a new wallet and save the key. Very similar process. I can quickly show you now. So I've just installed the Metamask browser extension, and again, I'm just creating a new wallet. I can log in with Google or Apple for a Web2 login experience, or just use a secret recovery phrase, and it will generate that, and then I save it. With Metamask, it does let you use a password to lock that down locally on the machine. Again, you can use a passkey if your device supports it. So we just create a password, and then hit the button. You then get a secret recovery phrase. They then confirm that you do have the recovery phrase by asking you some questions about, say, 3 of the 12 recovery phrase words. So let's enter them in. Yep, and then just go through the different settings, and you've got a wallet created on MetaMask. So yeah, MetaMask is one of the OGs. And there you have it. You have a MetaMask wallet on your desktop, similar to the Base wallet. It's free, it's non-custodial, so you manage your own private keys. And once you open it up, you can see all the different assets that you have. If you just created a new wallet, it'll be empty, but don't worry, we'll figure out how to send money into it. Just a quick one on the user experience or UX of Metamask. For Metamask on the desktop browser extension, you can see here the layout. So basically you have the account that you've just created. You can drop down and select different accounts. You have settings at the top right, and you have 4 big buttons at the top, which are your most common actions: buy, swap, send, receive. In the tokens tab, it does list all the assets, which should be 0 because this is a newly created account. You can scroll down and look at all the different wallets that have been created for you. There's a DeFi tab if you have any transactions related to DeFi, or staking, could be lending, borrowing, and trading. These will appear in the DeFi tab. NFTs, if you purchase any images from OpenSea that are NFTs, or even if you're building an app on top of OpenxAI, which can mint the app as an NFT, that's how you access them. These will appear in the wallet in the NFT section. And then the activity tab. So if you send money, receive money, whether that's tokens or NFTs, or if you interact with a DeFi application, this is where it will appear. So just a quick one, if you want to receive some funds, this is the easiest way to figure out all the different wallets on all the different blockchains. For Base, you can see that it has a matching address for the Ethereum address. Because it is EVM, it uses the same wallet address. And you can just click copy, whether that's in Ethereum or Base, to get the wallet address. This is the public key. So this public key is what you give to someone if you want someone to send you money. You can also click the QR code, and then someone else can actually scan this in, usually on their mobile phone, but you can send this as a picture. They can scan this in, and it actually has the public wallet address of your wallet, and people can send you money there. Alternatively, again, you can copy paste from this page as well. So if you want to top up your Metamask wallet, you can also click buy. This is not the base wallet, so it's pointing to the Metamask website, which basically looks like this. This is where you can use the Metamask centralized services to be able to buy crypto. Normally this goes through an external exchange or a DEX or maybe a payment provider. Metamask does have a bunch of other services, so you can check that out. But the main thing is you've got the Metamask wallet created, and now you can fund it and start purchasing Web3 services and interacting with Web3 in general. So now you know how to create a base wallet. You also know how to use the OG wallet solution, which is Metamask, for both desktop browser extension and also mobile app as well. So let's move on to actually funding the wallet. We have discussed this and you have seen some previous videos on how to do that, but just a quick run through. But in this section, we'll just quickly talk about funding the wallet, what are blockchains and gas fees, and then actually doing some interactive transactions. So at a high level, you have a wallet in Web3. This serves as your place to store assets, which could be tokens, coins, can also be NFTs, and you can store that in your own wallet that you control the private keys for. So no one else has control of your wallet. You don't need permission from a middleman like a centralized bank to create the account. The account also can't be taken away from you. You're the only one that can open it and control the funds that are inside that wallet. So basically for Web3 wallets, you need 2 things. So depending on which blockchain it's on, you do need gas. So gas for Base and Ethereum. So gas in the Ethereum network and on the Base network both require the token called Ethereum. So what you need to do is purchase some Ethereum or send some Ethereum into your new wallet. With this Ethereum, you'll be using it to pay for the gas every transaction that you make on the network. Now, normally that's a couple of dollars on Ethereum, but over on Base, it is a layer 2 that's faster and cheaper than Ethereum, and normally that's only a few pennies. The second thing you need to put in the wallet is the actual token you want to transact with and interact with. So this could be USDC, USDT, stable coins, maybe it's Ethereum, maybe it's an NFT or some token or NFT that you want to use. So when using the Base wallet, a simple way to get funds inside that wallet is to use Coinbase Pay. Again, Coinbase is a centralized exchange. They've built a decentralized layer 2 blockchain. They have the base app, which is a wallet, and they make it very, very easy for you to purchase tokens and put it inside that wallet. So you can purchase it with traditional fiat on-ramps, such as a credit card, and purchase whatever the token or NFT you want to use. The other option is to just send money into that wallet. I've showed you before, but basically you're copying that public key. So if someone else is giving you funds, you can give them that public key and they have the wallet address to send that money to. Just one key point, always check and double check which blockchain you're on. Are you on Ethereum? Are you on Base? So you can look through the settings of the specific wallet and make sure that you're on the Ethereum network or on the Base network. The other part of it is making sure you copy the full public address of the wallet so you don't miss any characters, letters, or numbers. As this is a decentralized blockchain, each wallet is controlled only by the person that has the private key, which is you. If you send those funds to a wallet that doesn't exist, or maybe it's a different type of address, like a contract address, you may lose those funds permanently, and there's no one you can complain to or try and get help from. It is literally up to you to manage the funds in your private wallet and make sure that you're sending and receiving funds correctly using the correct wallet address. Okay, so if you're a developer, each blockchain has both a mainnet and a testnet. Some also have a devnet. Basically, mainnet is where all the production real-world assets are being sent and received through different wallets on the blockchain. But with testnet, this is where developers build apps. They can send test transactions using testnet Ethereum, which has no monetary value. You can go get that test Ethereum into your testnet wallet from a faucet. So let's visit the base documentation and I'll show you the list of different faucets and where you can get those links. So over on the base documentation site, this is at docs.base.org. You just scroll down on the left menu to tools and you can check out the network faucets page. Here we can actually see if you sign up for the Coinbase developer program, you can use that as a faucet. One of the ones I like to use is Alchemy. So let's just click Alchemy link here. And this is what Alchemy looks like. This is at alchemy.com. This is the Base Sepolia faucet. So Base Sepolia is the name of the base testnet. And all you need to do is just put your base. Let's do it. Let's do it. So let's run through a little faucet transaction. We're on the, we're not on the base testnet. Fucking hell. Base Sepolia. So as a developer, if you want to set up your wallet on Metamask to actually receive testnet tokens, you do need to switch the Metamask wallet or the base wallet over to testnet. So let's do that. So all you need to do, I've filtered by base just by selecting a popular network. Now this is production, this is mainnet. So we don't want that. We want to switch to testnet. So you have to just go out, go to the settings, and then go to networks. And then from this screen, you can scroll all the way to the bottom and select Show Test Networks. From here, we will add base Sepolia. If you can't find the base testnet network in Metamask, you can go to the base documentation, quickly find the base testnet Sepolia details, and then paste these details in. So we just go through, copy the different things like name, base Sepolia, default RPC endpoint, chain ID, currency symbol is ETH, and last one is block explorer URL. And then we hit save. This will add base Sepolia testnet to our Metamask wallet. You can see here 0 ETH, and I want to receive some funds into this wallet. So I just go to base. I could go to Ethereum and hit copy. They both have the same address because they're EVM based. And on this page, this is where we'll see the testnet funds come into my wallet. Again, this is testnet. It's mainly for developers, but it is a good way to get familiar with how wallets work and send money that doesn't have any value in and out of this wallet. So back to Alchemy, to their base Sepolia testnet faucet. We select base Sepolia as the network. We add our Ethereum wallet address in, and then verify with Cloudflare that we're human and not a bot. And it's as simple as that. Okay, so now you've got funds in your wallet that you've just created. We can now move on to explaining what gas fees are. So this will be super short. We're just quickly explaining the concept, what gas fees are. So it's a small fee that you pay to interact and use the network. And this goes to all the validator nodes that help run the network. You can think of it like paying a small fee to access a tollway. So what does this mean on Base? Because we did mention that Base is a layer 2. It's designed to make Ethereum faster and cheaper. The main thing to know is that Base also has gas fees, and the same as Ethereum network, you do have to pay that gas fee in the Ethereum token. So you still need to fund your wallet on Base with Ethereum. The way it's different on Base is it's slightly different on the Base L2 network. Basically, a small percentage is burnt whenever you do a transaction on the Base network. The rest of it goes back to the Ethereum network. This network fee goes to the layer 2 execution on Base network, plus a small fee goes back to the main Ethereum network. And what Base are trying to do here is keep the fees super low and predictable. They're also very fast as well. And what this does is actually helps onboard millions and millions of users. Like we said, a predictable experience, super fast, low fees. They're building our infrastructure like the layer 2, but also the wallet that you're using, the Base wallet, which is super user-friendly and available on every type of phone. So the people at Base do have a explainer video fully explaining Base gas fees. So let's have a look at that now.
Welcome to Coinbase Wallet, your key to the world of crypto. As cryptocurrencies surge in popularity, their decentralized networks can get congested, leading to higher fees and longer transaction times. In this video, we'll go over how network fees work, introduce the concept of layer 2 networks, and learn how they can help you save time and money. Transactions on decentralized networks require fees that typically go to the miners and validators who process and review all transactions as part of securing the network. In the Ethereum network, this is known as gas. Gas powers every application and transaction, and the amount you pay depends on the type of transaction and how long you're willing to wait for it to go through. Think of crypto networks like a toll road. Transactions need to pass through the toll booths, which are operated by miners and validators. During the rush hour, there's more traffic trying to cram through the toll booth. This isn't your standard toll booth, however. If a driver's willing to pay more, they can jump ahead in line. When a network experiences a lot of traffic, transaction fees can soar because people are willing to pay a premium for their transactions to go through faster. The good news is there are solutions being built to help the network scale as it grows in popularity and usage. These include sidechains, other Ethereum-compatible networks, and Layer 2 networks. For this video, we'll focus on Layer 2 networks built on top of Ethereum. Layer 2s help with the congestion issues by essentially adding more lanes to the toll road, allowing thousands or even millions of transactions to occur at the same time with much lower fees. With Coinbase Wallet, it's easy to save time and money on a transaction by using networks like Arbitrum, Optimism, and Polygon. In your Coinbase Wallet mobile app, go to the Settings tab and choose from a list of available networks. Let's pick Polygon, a popular Layer 2 network. You can move your funds from Ethereum to other networks using a process called bridging. Heads up, this does require paying a network fee. Once you have funds on Polygon, you can start interacting with many of Ethereum's most popular applications, like swapping tokens on SushiSwap using low-fee, near-instant transactions. Moving your transactions to Layer 2 networks helps offload traffic from Ethereum's Layer 1 while also saving you time and money on fees. It's important to note that these networks are new and often still in development, so they can come with added risks. We recommend doing research and choosing the network that's best for your needs. You can learn more about how crypto is scaling to meet growing interest and usage on Coinbase.
So now you know all about gas fees on the base network, and now you also know how to create a wallet and get the wallet address, that public key that you can give to people if you want them to send you some money. That's not the best user experience for sending money. Base has also come up with payment links, and the beauty of this is that you can paste that link in social media messages, in DMs to people, and they can actually click that link to receive money. You can think of this as like an Apple voucher or a Minecraft voucher or an Xbox voucher. You purchase that card and then you give that person the card, and then they can claim and redeem that link. So this is how it works, which makes it super easy. There's no QR code scanning. There's no copy pasting public keys. It's just clicking a link that you get from a trusted source, being a DM message from your friend. Ooh. It's not just Base that do this. Solana Network has a thing called Blinks. They also have Solana Pay, which just has a very similar concept. But it's fantastic to see in the year 2026, a lot of these big blockchains are getting mass adoption through these super user-friendly and convenient, fast and cheap ways to make payments on Web3 and blockchain. So that nearly wraps up the course today. Just a quick shout out that we do have the OpenxAI Circle Community website. You may be watching this video on YouTube, but if you do want to get an NFT certificate, you need to watch it over on the community website at community.openxai.org. There's 4 levels to progress through. So we've got starter tier, verified, active, and expert. So the more activity, the more courses that you do on that website, the higher you go through the tiers. So the OpenxAI Circle Community is just launched, and this is the first course on that community. So thank you for completing this course. In the future, we have other basic courses being released along with advanced and expert courses. There will be rewards in the future. These rewards are to be confirmed, but one of the main things you get is an NFT certificate that you can claim. You get access to the community forums on the website where you can engage with other builders on OpenxAI. And as you advance through this pathway of learning, you do become, like I said, an expert in OpenxAI. And what that qualifies you to be is to be a contributor to the open source community around OpenxAI, be a part of our DAO, and also be able to work on paid projects. So we do have a gig platform as well, where you can complete tasks for a certain amount of tokens. So thanks for spending time today. I'm John, open source contributor to OpenxAI. I'm also the DevRel or developer relations. So if you are building, make sure you reach out to me and give me a message. Here's the link for the community platform. Again, it's community.openxai.org. The main thing is you can get that NFT certificate for your learning and be a part of the pathway to be able to do extra cool things in the future. So a massive thanks for being here, and I wish you luck in your learning journey in the future, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.